G'day there, podcaster.
Hey, welcome to this wonderful episode where we apologise to Vance Joy for what? Well, you'll find out right now. Vance Joy, Clarity. On Nova, you are here with your mates Ben and Liam. We're running a little late, so we had to fade down the last 40 seconds of that song.
Which is even more brutal when the man who made the song is on hold.
Yeah, literally. Vance joins us now. Did you notice that faded down just before the good bit?
I feel like we got the point was made. Everyone's like, I've heard enough. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Well, let's kick in to the interview.
Let's do it.
Our next guest was once a promising young footy player in Melbourne, but dropped that to win over the music industry instead. He's dominated the charts from his very first single and is now heading off on a huge tour this year. Here to chat his new album in our own sweet time, please welcome Vance Joy.
Vance, good morning, mate. How you doing?
Good. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Sorry for cutting your song in half. Now, you say you're good, but you've got COVID at the moment. How are you feeling?
Well, yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm actually feeling pretty good today. I was a bit run down about 2 days ago when I was feeling a bit flu and did a test. So I've just been resting, watching lots of series, lying on the couch. I've actually been really enjoying it. So I have to say, yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, Vance, we have to ask now, when you say series, what are you watching at the moment?
Well, I've just started this. I'm into season 2 now. It's this show called The Boys. Have you guys heard of this?
So good.
Mate, it's so
You're
good.
speaking our language, Amazon Prime, because they've just brought out
Season 3.
Yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Like, I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. Is your partner into it? It's a bit of a tough sell for my fiance.
Yeah, it is. It might be. I've told my girlfriend about it, and I think it's just a bit bloody. It's pretty hard. So I'm like, you'd like it. You just might not love all the gore.
Yeah,
So-
it's one of those episodes where in our house, my wife Sam, she loves it as well, but we've banned ourselves from watching it when we're eating dinner because you can't have it on in the background.
It's basically, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's like, imagine like the Avengers, but if they were in the real world, if they had that much power, they'd probably be really bad people.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Without
It's a perfect way
spoiling,
of putting it.
without spoiling anything for anybody though, Vance, have you got up to the gills scene yet?
No.
Just you know what I mean when you get to that. All right, we'll move on.
We'll lose your breakfast.
Yeah.
But anyway, I bet the label's stoked that you're missing. You've just got a big new album that's dropped, and you're at home watching The Boys. I think you timed this COVID pretty nicely.
Yeah, I know. It's not exactly ideal for promotion purposes, but
No.
I don't know. I've been pretty. It's like we've still been able to do a bunch of interviews, and I think it was just so much running around before the album came out. Did a bunch of shows and promo over in Canada or America, so it kind of I had no choice. I was just not on my guard, and it just got me.
Well, was it your biggest headline show to date? Was it like 15,000 something in Toronto or something like that?
That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a big one for us, and just in terms of that was one of the biggest shows I've ever played for sure. Especially playing to your own fans at that size was pretty cool. So that was lovely, and we gave it everything. So I think the full day of flying the day after going all the way, and Sam from the band, the guitarist, has been getting into cigars. So I think I was puffing on a cigar that might have gone around for a few people. So that's probably what got me.
Yeah, the old COVID cigar. Vance Joy joining you on Nova this morning.
And last time we spoke to you, you were living in Barcelona. So how long have you been back home for?
I've been back for just about 3 days. I got back. It's just kind of back for the album coming out and a few things, and catching up with the family and friends. But then leaving in about a week. So a short trip.
In Our Own Sweet Time is the name of the new record, which is out now. People can stream it, get it wherever they get their usual music from. We've been loving Clarity here. When the stars on Nova, been playing it a hell of a lot. In the film clip for this one, Vance, it says based on a true story at the start, and it's sort of like it's a film clip where they say, oh, here's the actor who's going to be playing your girlfriend. You have no chemistry, it's super awkward, and then you notice in the film clip that she's sort of got a thing going on with the lighting guy, and then you just swap out and the lighting guy does the video. Did that ever actually happen on one of your shoots?
Well, I just want to say that I'm glad that you perfectly read and understood the storyline of the clip, because it was. I think some people were like, "What's going on here?" But that was exactly what happens. That is not a true story, and I think they put it there just to add a bit of extra interest.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, well, it definitely got my interest. And now I look like the Goobs because I believed based on a true story. And then we're in a live radio interview and I'm asking about it.
Look, Vance, I'm wondering with this chat this morning, your last 2 albums, double platinum, you played Lollapalooza, Coachella, the AFL Grand Final, you sold out shows around the world. Is there anything left on the bucket list? Is there something that you've been meaning to get to you haven't done yet?
Sounds good when you line all the things
It
that are
does.
happening. But, I don't know. What do I want to do? Honestly, like, I'm not that ambitious as a person. It sounds like it might seem like I am, but I don't know. Like, what do I want to do? I just fixed my front gate yesterday. It was broken.
Sick. See, you're just keen to finish The Boys season 3. That's
It's not like a bucket list. It's more just like a list of. It's a tasks list. The gate was fixed. Ordinary stuff.
Well, Vance Joy's new album, In Our Own Sweet Time, it's out now. Make sure you grab it, Vance. It's always an absolute pleasure having a chat, and good luck with the rest of your ISO.
Thank you so much. Lovely to talk to you guys.
And that's the end of our extra podcast there with Vance Joy. He's, I'd say like top 10 people to interview, right?
Always great.
He's just like, I don't know, he never really misses.
Yeah, I'm also glad, like, during the show, we kept saying, like, hey, make sure you listen, he's always a great chat. And then the fact that he was a great chat, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, especially when he's got COVID and he's on the phone. Sometimes you have people, like, live in studio and they don't have COVID and they still suck.
Yep.
But I'm like, who else would be in that top 10? Like, who would be on that shelf for you? Like, who's right up there?
You want to go there now?
Well, I mean, we've got time, don't we? We got
I
time.
guess, yeah.
Just trying to think of who else is always good. No one's jumping out at me. Who do we say?
Good?
Oh, they're always
Scotty
good.
Cam.
Producer Bell, who's always good?
You never write questions for Ross Noble because you know.
Oh, yeah, Ross
Yeah.
Noble's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what you get with Ross Noble
Yep.
for sure. Yeah,
Yep.
He's always great.
Yep.
Brings it.
Sophie Monk.
Sophie
Sophie
Monk
Monk's
is
a
one
good
I
one.
also say. I
Yep.
also say Sophie Monk doesn't really miss. Like
Yep.
she always brings it.
Yep.
In fact, the last time I think we finished an interview, I said, "Thank you, Sophie.
Yeah.
You always bring it."
Yeah.
And she was like,
So
thanks."
there you go. Our Mount Rushmore is Ross Noble, Vance Joy, Sophie
Monk.
Monk, and then we need a fourth.
Well, I did actually say top 10, but we could be here for a while.
Yeah,
so
I don't wanna do
I
top
think
10.
we'll round it out there. I'll let you know if I think of it.
You want to put Scotty Cam on there? Or he was notoriously bad our first interview with it. Like, we didn't have any chemistry.
It was,
And then every interview
real
after
bad.
that, it got good.
yeah,
Remember the first one was horrible, and then the second and third were pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I also like. I don't mind Dr. Chris Brown. He comes around a fair bit, but he's like always like pretty
Yep.
fun.
I think the reason Vance is so good is because we don't speak to him that often. Like, if you're doing someone like, Dr. Chris Brown, like, you could potentially do him every 2 weeks if you wanted to.
Chris Brown's pretty available.
Yeah,
for
it's very,
chats,
very
like,
available.
Yeah, like,
There's that sweet spot of them being good at talking
yeah.
and not being super available. So when you do
Yeah.
get them, you really enjoy it.
Producer Bell, have you thought of another one? You're on a roll.
Chalmers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Carl
yeah.
Chalmers is on the Rushmore.
You're on
yeah.
fire,
Yeah,
Bell.
all
Well done.
these you haven't missed. Yeah, all
Yeah, you
these
haven't
names.
missed.
Like, I'm
Well
like,
done.
yeah.
All right, see you, podcaster.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.